they're just 4 spots down from them.
When I look at the Rockets, when you think about it, everyone expected them to be an elite team. Now, obviously, they've had problems thus far, but there's still a lot of time left for them to turn this season around.
Without question, I mean, their expectations may have been a little outsized. This is a terrific team, and even that doesn't mean you'll win every game.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the small forward position. And for Houston, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Josh Okogie is out there with Thompson, and it's Şengün in at center, filling out the middle. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
The shot's good from SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Durant against Williams. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Holmgren. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Here's Thompson. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. On the wing, SGA. From 9 feet, and there's another one for the Thunder.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Outside Durant. On the clock. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Last time they met was at Oklahoma City.
The last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
Now here's Hartenstein. Dort outside. There's the 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
The Rockets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. On the wing, Durant. Williams defending. Outside Durant. To end the run. The Rockets again can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Holmgren, and the shot goes in. Holmgren's got his second basket of the game.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
Durant with it. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Count the basket. Durant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Smith. Williams against Durant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. Man, what a strong finish there.
And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. But you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
Free throws good from Durant. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league grid.
Yeah, B.A., and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
The Rockets trail. Here's Okogie. No made baskets yet. Pass to Durant. Over Williams. And that one's good by Durant.
Did not take him long to get into the flow of this game, knocking down 5 of his first 7 shots.
Dort outside. Williams finds Holmgren. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. Rejected by Holmgren.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Thompson outside. Şengün a screen on SGA. Thompson passes to Şengün. They now take the lead.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Dort outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Sinks it from distance. SGA's got 7 points in the game. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Okogie. Now here's Durant. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Smith against Holmgren. It's Hartenstein, high post. Williams looking around, 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. When one of these guys gets to the line, you can chalk up the points. Here are your top free throw shooters over the past month. Jalen Williams, 4th.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wallace is checked in. Holmgren outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Knocks down the triple. 10 points for him.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Let's see some of the numbers here for Alperen Şengün.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here's Shepard. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Şengün finds Durant. From 9 feet out. And there's Şengün on the assist from Durant. Şengün's got his second bucket of the night.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. Oh, it's stolen. And stolen by Holmgren. And Hartenstein gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
For 3, Durant. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Thompson against SGA. Pass to Wallace. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it.
And they're so impressive when it comes to their aggressiveness on the defensive end. Number 1 in opponent scoring. A team that gets in your face on defense and doesn't give up anything easy.
And you got to avoid fouling this team. It's really that simple. They are the top team in the league in terms of free throw percentage because they don't want to waste any chances to cash in from the line. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Steven Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün, and Tate is subbed in for Smith. Durant drives in. And he converts the layup. Durant's got 15.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Fires from the wing, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Rockets trail by 5, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year. And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Pass to Hartenstein. Now Gilgeous-Alexander drills it from deep. He's got 15.
You're always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
Here's Shepherd. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the paint. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 29 points for him last game against San Antonio. To the inside. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Back comes Houston in transition. An open look for Durant. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And now it's just a 2-point Oklahoma City lead. Now Wallace. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins from long range. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Tate, a screen on Williams. Durant against Williams. Durant surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Durant's got 21 points in the game. Thunder leading by 3. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Guys, back over to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Şengün checked in for Amen Thompson. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Holmgren comes in for Williams. And Mitchell subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. .133 left in the first quarter. Now here's Mitchell. Tightly guarded. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Holmgren nails it from beyond the arc. Holmgren's got 7 points.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And you look at the number of shots he blocked, almost single-handedly changed the game.
And that one's good. Holmgren
getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Tate. Still no points. Pass to Adams. Here's Shepherd. Check by Mitchell. Floats one. Shepherd. That's good.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepherd, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Şengün with a steal. Here's Shepherd. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
They've got Shepherd, Alperen Şengün out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Aaron Holiday, and it's Tate in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Shepherd over Mitchell. And it's Shepherd missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece. He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Davison, he's checked in for Holiday. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Williams.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Rockets trail by 14. Şengün, the screen. And here's Shepherd for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Shepherd's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Mitchell misses. And so Şengün will bring it up for Houston. Pass to Tate. Launches it. And Houston, another 3.
Selfless with the rock. Şengün won't hesitate to make a pass out to a ready shooter.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. The 3 ball. Adams grabs the miss. The Rockets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Shepherd. 5 points in the game. Out of bounds into the Oklahoma City's ball. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Thursday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. Dort, a screen on Eason. On target from range. Wallace has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they cross that line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Crawford's checked in for Houston. And here's Şengün. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
Now here's Mitchell. 11-point game. Pass to Wiggins. From outside the arc. The Rockets pull it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Shepherd, checked by Mitchell. With the drive, Shepherd, that's good. Shepherd's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, good timing from Shepherd on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Houston making some changes. Durant, he's checked in for Tate, and it's Thompson in for Crawford. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now here's Mitchell. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Pass to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Durant. Clock at 6. Williams misses.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Boy, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback, but boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
Now here's Durant. 21 points in the game, and the three-pointer goes.
Obviously, the defense has its eyes on Durant with the ball, so he cleverly uses the pick and roll to create some space.
Here's Dort. Wiggins looking around. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Steven Adams.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
No good on that one. And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponents.
And he sinks the second.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Here's Shepherd. He's got 9. Left side, Durant. Out to the wing. Releases. Smith no good.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Holmgren, the pass to Williams. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Williams. Wiggins with a screen on Durant. Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. Now here's Thompson. 14 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Oh, KD against contact inside.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Williams. Holmgren inside, defended by Şengün. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which team scored the most points off turnovers this past month. Number 1, the Thunder.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end, hustling hard to convert every time.
First one falls for him.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
For the Thunder, Wallace, he's checked in for Wiggins, and SGA subbed in for Mitchell. Both free throws good from Holmgren.
Honestly, the only thing that slowed Holmgren down at times is injuries. Otherwise, he's been pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Shepherd. Back to Thompson. Durant, pass to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. And here's Shepherd for 3. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Outside, Williams, down low. Dort, left side, and here is Williams. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Williams has got his second bucket on the night. Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Smith. Now here's Durant. Over Dort. Again, Houston.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
SGA with it. He's got 15. Holmgren with a screen on Durant. Dort outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Already a second foul, just something to keep in mind.
Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. Okogie comes in for Shepherd. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Wallace. Houston has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Thompson. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's SGA. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Here's Durant. It's a 3-point game. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Adams has gotten his second bucket.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
To the middle. And Dort with the bucket on the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Thompson passes to Adams. Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Team foul. In for Houston, number 30, Capella.
On the wing, Thompson. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. Back to Smith. Okogie, the pass to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Mitchell. Williams on the wing, covered by Smith. Williams, that's good. And it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Durant finds Thompson. Over Mitchell, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is a good sign, a positive sign. Thompson wanting to keep getting better from the mid-range.
Back to Mitchell. From deep, SGA. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Thompson. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Capella with it. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, KD from downtown.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
2 minutes remaining.
Toward outside.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half of this game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 4. Capella, the pass to Thompson. Crosses over. Okogie on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren comes in for Mitchell.
Chet Holmgren.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Pass to SGA. We've got 1:23 left in the second. Clock is at 3. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shea Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you guys.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
And I like what the defense was thinking, but Gilgeous-Alexander just outworks them and gets his shot.
Smith with a screen on Williams. Outside Durant. Lets it go from 14. And another basket for Houston.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 24. And yep, it's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Right side Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over.
That's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back right after this.
Welcome, and fellas, what a half it's been for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today.
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots playing with great confidence.
You know what? A couple of times, you could just see defenders hang their heads, man.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
Yeah, you love to see two great players go at it. They brought their A games, and the fans are enjoying it.
As we are here in the studio. Can't wait to see how these guys close it out. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. On the court for the Thunder, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3, small forward. Now here's Durant.
Not many bigs to slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
Thunder with a lead. To the paint. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
SGA looking around. Uses the glass to finish the layup. SGA's got 28.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Şengün. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Thompson, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Williams. An easy 2 on the layup. Williams has got 8.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Durant. That 3's off the mark. The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside, SGA. The 3. And they recover it. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Williams. Shot's good. SGA making the play. And now a 9-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Outside Durant. Will it go? Oh, Durant buries it through contact.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Smith with a screen on Williams. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Thompson against Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, Chad Holmgren standing tall.
They're really working the paint now.
Rockets trail by 11. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
Taking a look at the last 10 games, here are the players who have been flat out dominant scoring the ball and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Second is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Smith outside. Right side Durant. 6 to shoot. The shot from the low post is good. Durant's got 41.
He's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Outside, Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. Down by 12. From deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, I love to see guys bagging their own groceries. Şengün snatching the miss and scoring afterwards.
Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. From deep, SGA. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Durant. And he's got 41 now. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson with some nice D. Rockets trail by 13. Smith finds Durant. Okogie on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 33 points for him. Picked it. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Pass to Smith. Here's Şengün. He's got 6. Here's Okogie. No good on the triple. Thunder leading by 13. Inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. Rockets trail by 15. Thompson outside. Houston working the ball around. For 3, Durant. Pure from 3-point range. Durant's got 44.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
And that one's good. SGA.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Buries it from 3. Shepard's got 15.
Wow, Shepard is in the zone right now. Just having his way with the defense.
From deep, SGA. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Now here's Thompson. Takes a step back. This one for three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to SGA. On the wing, Wallace. And here's SGA outside. Thompson pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Şengün passes to Durant. Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shepherd missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. Hartenstein with a screen on Smith. The three from Holmgren. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Thompson. Watched by Wallace. Here's Shepherd. He's got 15. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Smith. And it's Thompson penetrating. And the deficit down inside single digits. 6 points for him.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Pass to Williams. Holmgren outside. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Adams comes in for Alperen Şengün. And Tate is subbed in for Smith. Rockets trail by 9. Outside Durant. Here's Thompson. Takes a 13-footer. That's good on the jumper. Thompson's got 8.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Outside SGA to end the drought. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Here's Shepherd. 15 points in the game. Outside, Green. Pass to Tate. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Tate's got his second basket of the night.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 38, and he makes it. SGA's got 14 points here in the second half.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Here's Shepherd, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The rebound by Wiggins. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. Green covering. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Houston has possession. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Holiday. And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Outside, SGA. And there's another one for the Thunder.
A dynamic score. Gilgeous-Alexander is so good at finding his spots and executing.
Holiday passes to Adams. Outside Holiday. Pass to Shepard. Here's Adams. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Shepard. To stop the drought. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Thunder. They lead by 13. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension. You've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Shepard, Alperon Şengün out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Steven Adams, and it's Davison in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Offensive rebound to the wing on the left. Adams with a screen on Wiggins. Davison. Dort grabs the miss.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Here's Williams. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Davison. The Rockets again can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Wiggins. And there's the lob. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
An excellent passing wing. Jalen Williams can run offense. Picked up an assist right there.
For Houston, they've gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Şengün, a screen on Dort. Pass to Adams. Here's Davison. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Davison's got his first 3 points of the game.
He was free to fire at his leisure there. Not much resistance.
Dort, a screen on Tate. Williams up top. The shot. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
The shot by Dort, no good.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Shepard, that's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Williams. Now here's Dort. And here is Williams. Sends it home from 3-point land. Williams has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Shepard. We're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Şengün, a screen on Dort. And here's Shepherd for three. They grab their own miss. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
That is what Şengün brings this team, the ability to turn misses into makes, doing the dirty work down low.
Now here's Mitchell. Shot on the wing, and he gets the jumper to drop.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Şengün, a screen on Williams. Here's Tate. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Maybe they should credit assist numbers for picks that good.
Houston making some changes. Durant, he's checked in for Adams. And it's Amin Thompson in for Davison. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in.
One shot.
And that one falls for Tate. Here's Williams. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Dort. Mitchell, a screen on Durant. It's Williams, high post. Durant's there. Shoots. Deflected by Durant.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
Adams checked in for Tate. Then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren comes in for Williams, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Shepherd, SGA covering. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Durant. Yep, that one's good. Durant's got 46.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Hartenstein a screen. Can he keep it going? That one goes. Count it. SGA's got 44.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Adams with a screen on Wiggins. For three, Durant. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. For three, and Wiggins gets it to go. The assist from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 assists now tonight. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
And SGA gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 46.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Durant. Şengün finds Adams. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lots of room. Again, Houston.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Wiggins. With the step back. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It doesn't matter what the defense does inside. Gilgeous-Alexander was determined to get through.
Houston working the ball around. And here's Şengün. Pass to Durant. Good! That's another bucket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Okogie comes in for Shepherd. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the Thunder in possession here. They're leading by 8. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And Clark with the landmark decisions, opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
Durant with the bucket.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. Clock at 6. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Another one goes! Incredible!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Durant against Williams. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And the three off target.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Now Şengün. Outside Durant. He lets it go. He nails it with the shot clock winding down.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
Now here's Holmgren. Now a pass to Williams. It's money from deep.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Durant against Williams. Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Williams. That's their fourth personal. Second team foul. At the line for Houston, Kevin Durant. At the line, shooting 1.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Thompson. Rockets trail by 7. Shot from 12, and again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. 1:44 left in the fourth. Now Holmgren, big Chet throwing it down.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
And stolen by Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Holmgren. Williams with the screen. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, impressive footwork down low.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Durant with it. Hartenstein covering. Oh, connects again.
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Holmgren misses the three. Houston has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Smith. Up top, Durant. Falls.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like, and what a moment it is for him and this fan base. Setting the scoring record for a game, he deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but yet it's his name at the top of the list. Dort with it, outside SGA. Double team on SGA. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Cleared away by Hartenstein, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
The line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called, the Rockets. They're down by 8. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Trailing by 8. Smith outside. Takes a 3. Cleared away by Hartenstein. And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce,